Our 1 to 3 month flip program is perfect for investors who are looking to flip a property for big profit, but can't complete it in the short time required with our 1-day flip program. It's the perfect loan program when you purchase a property that needs some minor rehab before you close. These loans usually last between 1 to 3 months and require a little more down payment and skin in the game from you as the investor. We usually loan about 75% of the purchase price. Please note, the loan is based on your purchase price. Here's how it works. As an example, let's say you find a bargain price property using the skills you learned in your training. You could acquire this property for $100,000, and after doing your homework, you know that the after repair value will be $160,000. You also know that the home is going to need about $10,000 in repairs. That's almost $50,000 in potential gross profit. We'll loan you 75% of your purchase price, or in this case, $75,000. You bring your down payment of $25,000 to the table. Keep in mind that we don't care where those funds come from in the way a traditional lender does. You can use partner cash, credit lines, self-directed IRA money, or any other source, as long as you bring 25% to the closing table. You'll be responsible for the cost of the rehab, so your total cash into the transaction would be $35,000 plus any applicable closing costs. Remember, your training taught you to have a buyer ready and be able to close even before you acquire the property. By doing so, you can minimize the time it takes you to do the deal and your costs of the money. After closing, start your rehab. Use the tools you've learned to turn your property into a dream house for your new buyer. While you're rehabbing the house and working with your buyer to get their financing, you'll pay 3% of the loan amount for the use of the money each month up to the 3-month maximum. So in this case, if your rehab and resale only takes 2 months, you'll pay $6,000 for the use of the money and a processing fee of $795. That means when you close, your gross profit would be $43,205. Not a bad profit for 60 days. One of the most common questions we get asked is, why would we be okay making $6,000 when you make $43,000? The reason is simple. You're the one doing the work. You've spent money on your training. You should get the bulk of the profits. And we want a long-term relationship with our clients. We want to be your money partner. We want to be the first call you make whenever you put a deal together. By taking advantage of our short-term flip program, you'll be able to do more deals, make more money, and accomplish your financial goals. Keep in mind, in addition to the 25% down, you'll also be responsible for your typical closing costs, taxes, and insurance. Also, our loan to you is subject to our review of your deal. We'll order information. We are your educated second set of eyes and can give you an objective review of your deal. For that reason, your deal is not considered a cash offer since the deal is actually subject to our funding. We'll also need to verify that you have enough funds to cover the repairs and other sales and closing costs. Also, remember that we're a commercial lender, so you'll need to have an LLC or other entity for us to loan the money to. It's also important for you to know that should something unforeseen cause you to go beyond the typical 90-day max, we do have an extension available. We can, on a case-by-case basis, work with you to ensure you finish your deal in the money. No one else offers a loan program this competitive and focused on your success. When you have your deal put together, submit the transaction and we'll start the process.